Loida Castillo says her path to being a Spanish teacher to over 200 kindergarten students at Bramlett Elementary School in Oxford started off as a crazy idea.
I've got this crazy idea that I wanted to teach, and I thought, well, what better than my language?
Castillo grew up speaking Spanish in her native country, the Dominican Republic, but has lived in Oxford for 14 years. She says the training from workshops offered through the University of Mississippi easily allowed her to transition from a business graduate to a Spanish teacher.
It's very similar to business. You just have to kind of be more animated, think Sesame Street and doing it live for these kids. So it's a little bit like that. The training, what was hard was just learning strategy. That's what's hard, and I'm still learning.
Because of all the context that they use, the manipulatives and balls and colors, and if we're talking about shapes, well, they're playing with squares and triangles and red and the colors, manipulating the colors. They're doing it right here, hands-on. So it's just like a mother would talk to a baby, but except it's happening in a classroom with a second language.
The pilot program at Oxford is one of 4 across the state, started with grants established by the No Child Left Behind Act, with the others being in Moss Point, Western Line, Poplarville, and Gulfport school districts. Gutierrez assists school districts wanting to obtain the Foreign Language Assistance Program funds. He says the pilot programs are cost-effective and easily established in schools.
We think we have now as a model, a really nice model with materials and training, that really any school district that wants this in Mississippi could contact us and we would help them, solicit the money to institute this program in their schools.
Statewide, over 2,400 elementary children are currently being taught Spanish thanks to the program. Castillo says parents are impressed with how quickly their children are learning the new language.
I've had lots of comments from parents saying, my kid goes to Mexican restaurants and they just start chatting with the waiters and things like that because they know that they can speak certain things and they know how to communicate.
Castillo's teaching duties will expand next year as the school adds Spanish to the first grade curriculum. All the current districts with the Spanish programs hope to eventually expand the classes to all grade levels.